The popular average-size SUV has recently been overhauled after that multitude of curiosities we've seen, expecting no greater changes for the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee would be typical. Notwithstanding, that won't be the situation with Grand Cherokee. The organization readies a bunch of curiosities that everybody anticipates. Obviously, we are discussing execution adaptations of the SUV, which are still underway. That ought to incorporate a variant outfitted with the Hellcat motor too. As we've quite recently referenced, the greatest changes for the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee ought to occur in the engine. Other than the two standard powertrain choices that are as of now on the deal, the following year's model ought to likewise come in superior execution variations. One of them ought to be the SRT model, which would utilize the notable 6.4-liter V8 HEMI motor. In the past adaptation, this motor was great for around 475 drive. Along these lines, we might anticipate comparable numbers in the future also. The Trackhawk model is likewise expected, outfitted with the colossal 6.2-liter Hellcat motor, with a maximum result that goes way more than 700 strength. Then again, standard variants will go on similarly. Along these lines, the 3.6-liter V6 will stay the base motor, with a maximum result of 290 torque. A more competent 5.7-liter V8 will stay the primary redesign, with the maximum result of 357 torque. Exactly the same thing goes for inside plan. Things ought to continue as before, as the new model looks pretty amazing in numerous ways. Obviously, the main thing you'll see is the new dashboard plan, which uses top-notch materials and accompanies a full heap of tech highlights. Likewise, the lodge is really extensive, and that especially alludes to the new 3-column form, which obliges up to 7 travelers. 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee release date and price notwithstanding the expected oddities, we are almost certain that the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee won't precede the last part of the year. Base models ought to cost around $38, while the key contenders will be models like Ford Explorer, Toyota Highlander and so on.